you very much for interviewing me. The book is actually, like it's rightly said, it's quite explanatory. But what people mistake it for is that they think it's for teenagers alone. But the way I've written it is to actually cater for everybody, like parents, psychologists, persons that care for teenagers as well. The whole essence is that people can understand teenagers, people that care for them, people that have them, can understand them better, and even for the teenagers to understand what they're going through in this phase of their life.
And is the book available? Is it out already, and where can people access it?
Oh yeah, the book came out on the 16th of June on Amazon, but in Trinidad and Tobago, we have it in ILK bookstores and Nigerian bookstores. And my contact as well, if persons would like to get it, in larger quantity, from me, and then they could get it as well.
And how do they reach you?
The number is 374-9553, or on my Instagram page, City of Light NGO, at City of Light NGO.
And tell us about what would have prompted you to write this book, this teenager's guidebook.
Okay. Well, the truth is that I have a teenager and another, one going into the teenager. So, but the other thing is also that as a medical person, I understand that teenagers go through a lot of conflict because of many events going on through in their life at that phase of time. And they may also be asking questions, whether from their friends, or persons that may care for them or may not, or have little knowledge about what is going on in their mind. So those were the reasons why I wrote the book. And most importantly, I'll tell you a story. There was a day I told my son, stop using your phone at about 10 o'clock. And one of the siblings came to meet me and said, Daddy, he's still using his phone. So I came back and asked him, why are you using your phone? He said, well, some of his friends were just telling him about a relationship that he's in, and he's telling them about the experience. I said, wow, if his colleagues or his friends are telling him, then I should begin to speak as well.
So it sounds, Dr. Favorala, that this guidebook is better for the parents than it is for the teenager.
Yes, clearly it is for teenagers, for parents, for people that deal with teenagers. So adolescent health, educators, psychologists, teachers, principals, people in the Ministry of Health, police youth clubs, So basically I always say fondly that it's for everybody actually.
And as we talk about this, I'm sure there are many different publications, studies, different things online, targeting teenagers in a good way, in a bad way, in an exploitative way. But as far as this publication, what do you think will distinguish your publication, the Teenager's Guidebook, from any other self-help publications of a similar kind that will be out there?
Well, the truth is that, one, like I said, I'm a medical doctor, so I understand, the physiology, the biology, events going on with a teenager. And I'm a parent as well, and I have a teenager, so I have the experience as well. Not only that, in the book, it has a couple of questions that are very common to the teenagers. Take, for example, in the first chapter, I wrote about why should I believe in myself. I know identity issues, belief issues are the things that, that teenagers, struggle with. The second part is that, I wrote about education. Most teenagers feel that, they are talented, so there's no need to go to school, So I spoke a little bit about why they should remain in school, why they should, educate themselves. So a couple of questions that are common to them is a template, really, for you to approach many questions that the teenagers may ask.
And it's interesting, Doc, that we're talking about this on World Suicide Prevention Day. Not that I'm saying automatically that teenagers are more likely to think that way, but I'm saying, as you said correctly, it is a time of being unsure of yourself, lacking in confidence maybe, being embarrassed by your peers, with peer pressure, so many different issues. I would like to forget my teenage years, basically, in that sense. But as far as that is, from your own medical experience as a parent yourself, are the times getting any easier for teenagers, or is it getting more and more challenging based on all of the different things that are going on around you?
Well, the truth is that it's not getting easier at all. It's not getting easier, and that is why this book will come very handy, for persons that care for them, especially teenagers and parents. The issue that parents most have is that we are totally different from this generation now. They are called Generation Z, and they have a total new outlook to life, different from baby boomers and millennials. So it's not easy, and parents and people that care for them need to equip themselves a lot, get a book, go to seminars, read things, that will better prepare you for this generation, because they kind of peculiar. And we have even much, there's another generation coming very soon, Generation Alpha. So things keep changing, change is constant, and my encouragement is that, that once we have them, we should better prepare ourselves and be ready, just like the Boy Scout motto says, be prepared.
Indeed, Dr. Fagarala, thanks very much for taking the time, and you've given the contact information already as to where the book is available locally and on Amazon as well. Thank you very much for taking the time to be with us this morning.
Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome, Dr. Elijah Fagarala, Nigerian native based medical professional in Trinidad and Tobago.